It was just a good stretch. Hicks started hitting shots, Phil started hitting shots, and we started. I got like 2-and-1s, I think. And the game started stretching. I think we just stopped them on defense. We got like 6 stops, 6 out of 7 stops. So I think that opened up the game, and we started scoring on the break, and he got real hot, and we just fed off of him.
Your first stretch out there at the start of the game, you fumbled a couple passes, and then came back in. You kind of started asserting yourself. Was it emotional to start the game after that ceremony, and then you kind of had to get your emotions in check? Or?
Oh yeah. It's my last time, and it hit me when the ball went up in the air. It hit me, and first night, I was just just going through the emotions. That's my bad. And when Coach Ford took me out, he talked to me and said, this your last game. So you gotta go out here and play. We need this win. So, when he put me back in, I just got down to business and came out with a W.
Anthony and LB, what's it like to hold up that jersey before the game?
Well, it's down the stretch, years, you see other guys holding up the jersey, but tonight is the seniors' night, and it's your night, and it's just a surprise. It comes so fast, but it was just great to see, fans came out even in this weather, and just come out, and we gave them a great show tonight, and like I said, it just came so fast, and it was just great. We had a great game tonight.
The same thing Hickey said, thanks for all the fans that came out for our senior night. Like I said, it's just one special day. It's a special night. Not to play on Gallagher Iba Arena again is kind of make you feel sad because it's one of the best arenas I've ever been in my life. And when that place is sold out, it's just mayhem. And it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna come back and see it. And see how the other teammates doing, and go to the field senior night probably. And just gonna be just a tradition that we gonna try to build, and just keep going, and putting on for OSU.
You seem to have a hot hand in the second half. Just what was working for you so well?
With these two guys in the game, it makes it a lot easier for me. My shots always come. I just do my job of putting them in the better situation on where they can score the ball, and eventually guys gonna have to help, and they helped off, and I was open, and then it makes us a tough team when everybody's just doing their job, doing their little part, and I just pick up the extras. I had a little stretch down there when I did get a little hot, but I had a couple possessions on defense where I had some small errors. My man scored, but it's just something I can fix. But give credit to these guys, like, night in, night out, they're putting up numbers, and I just wait for my little time to come and just own up to it.
Phil, those guys each had 20 points. The seniors give you guys a lift on senior night.
Yeah, no, it's fitting. They deserve it. Obviously we knew that we needed this win coming in, NCAA tournament-wise and everything, but, more importantly, we wanted to send these guys out, and Mike, and Christian and Shaq and Buck. So that was our main focus. We wanted to send them out right. They deserve it. They worked hard, and it's a great group of guys, so I'm happy that we got to send them out with a win.
Once you got your first shot to go down, was that a little bit of a relief? What was it?
Yeah, you can say that. It is how sports are sometimes, the highs and lows, and I think for me the toughest thing was just, not letting my teammates down. But I can't tell you how many times these guys just, encouraged me, and that was the, most encouraging thing for me. I can't tell you how many times Hick and LB, or anybody on the team would just try to encourage me. Hey, this is your game. Keep your head up, keep shooting, and all that stuff. So when you have teammates like that, I think that really says a lot, and that just really motivates me because I don't want to let them down.
Anthony, what you guys learn from, kind of fast forwarding on you guys now, what you guys learned from the first game with West Virginia? You're going to get to go see that pressure and defense again.
Well, that was the first time we actually got pressed, playing at that fast tempo, but ever since then we started to push the ball more. We don't walk the ball up. We playing off of fast breaks, and we just controlling. We trying to limit our turnovers, press or non-press, and we just gonna lock down defensively, keep guys in front of us, keep them out of paint, and just play 40 minutes of how we play basketball.
LB, you guys snapped the losing streak, got a win tonight. No need to stop now, right? Go get 500 in the league and keep the momentum going.
Like you said, we need that momentum. So we need to get a big W on the road and get us going into the tournament. And, you know, it's whoever tournament. You know, this is Big 12, and everybody's just beating everybody. So it's going to be one-sided tournament, and we go in there want to win it. So, you know, that win Saturday would be a good, you know, momentum to go into a tournament.
You know, Anthony, you've only been here 1 year, obviously, but ceremony, you know, great ovation from the crowd and everything. It almost sort of seems, does it seem to you like, you know, you've been here 1 year, but you've kind of been here longer than that by now?
Well, yeah, it's just crazy because not too long ago I just got on campus. But just seeing people stand up and clap is just great. Something I won't forget. And like El said, you know, feel you up next. And we're going to come back and support your senior night, and you're going to feel how special it is. Hopefully y'all get that win. And we just going to move forward and get this win on Saturday. And it'll be a great momentum going into the tournament and trying to win it all. Get one game by one.
Were you excited to get Suchek his points instead of the game?
Yeah, you know, when we did pregame, we ran that play, and he said, Coach Ford said it was going to be the first play. And my first thought in my mind is, I'm going to get Chick a shot. I'm going to make his man help and give him a shot. Because I always want to see my teammates do well. And, you know, seeing Chick hit that shot, you know, and how excited he was after he made it, you know, that just tells you about our team. You know, we care about each other. And it was a wonderful thing. It got me live and it got me, you know, ready to play basketball because, you know, it could have went the other way, but it didn't. So, you know, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for our team for getting this W. And, you know, just happy for all the seniors. You know, that's a class I'm going to remember. And, you know, we'll face anybody, you know, in the class. You know, we're a great class, and, you know, we leaving OSU as a winning team. So
that was the early play. Was it also a bank shot?
Nah, I don't think he wanted to shoot the bank, but, you know, he called it. He said he called it, so we're going to let him make it.
Phil, same question I asked Anthony earlier about facing the pressure. Now that you guys have seen it, do you think you'll be better prepared for it?
I mean, obviously, when you have faced it once before, now you kind of have an idea because in practice and stuff, you can throw out 7 players, 8 players, but you can never really simulate that game speed until you've gone against it. And so I think now we kind of have an idea, and we know we have our hands full. They're very athletic. They play as hard as I've seen any team play, and they just keep sending bodies at you. So, you know, we have to move on from this one and, you know, really watch the film and see what we can do Saturday and play West Virginia.
Desmond Mason was here yesterday and talked to you guys, I guess, before practice. What was that message like, and what did it do for you?
Well, it did a lot for me, just by him telling us how he led. I mean, he wasn't the best player, but he made himself accountable every day, whether it's fighting and playing practice, which it was all out of love, telling people where to be. If somebody get on to the coach, he telling them to be quiet and get ready. I mean, that made me want to step up and lead. He was like, somebody got to step up on this team. It don't matter if it's 1, it don't matter if it's 5, but somebody got to do it. And it's going to be them tough times. But just tonight, how we responded from what he said to us, how we took it, we responded. He was like, everything's about responding. And everybody stepped up. I mean, Czech stepped up from the jump, who haven't been playing, but he got that moment. I mean, everybody's going to get that moment. And we just got to keep playing together. And I think we're going to move forward and we're going to be even better going on because we done been at the high, we done been at the lowest. So, I mean, we up for any challenge right now.
Proud of our team's effort. I thought we had a little bit of carryover from the second half of the last game we played. You know, we scored 48 points in the second halves of the last 2 games, which is good for our basketball team. I thought we were playing well the first half, just couldn't get any shots to fall. Missed a lot of easy shots, and they were making a lot of shots. But our guys kept fighting. I never saw their shoulders slump. And they just kept had the attitude we needed, and that just scrappy attitude. We kept with it, and then kind of made our run the second half. So that, from that aspect, it's good. You know, we'd struggled a lot in the second halves of lately, and put the second halves together. I'm proud of the guys for kind of carrying over some of the things we've been working on.
Now, LB, those opening minutes kind of got off to a little bit of a slow start, but after he came out and came back in, do TCU didn't answer the rest of the first half.
Yeah, LB had a good game. Like the pace of his game. Thought he played strong around the rim, unselfish, and proud of how he played. Yeah, I thought he rebounded the ball well and scored points. Got to the free throw line, made his free throws, and did well.
What's locker room like after you've been in a losing streak and then you get a win? I mean, do you sense, hey, there's some relief in there?
Yeah. Our team, I just got through talking to John about it. The personality of this team, they haven't really gotten too high or too low. But we went through that stretch where we were really playing well, one of those big games. It wasn't like we got so high and we got full of ourselves. It wasn't that. They've never gotten too high or too low. They were excited, but I think they were excited for the seniors to win this game. But yeah, they're pretty even keel, which has hurt us sometimes. I mean, this team's personality, they get along well, and they're a pretty happy-go-lucky group of guys that nothing has seemed to faze them a whole lot. Yeah.
Welcoming so many guys on the court before the game and their families, was this an emotional night for you?
It always is. I try not to think about it, really. And then it always hits me when the guys start walking out. And it's like these movies you see. So many things start flashing in your head of all different memories are just going through your head. And you see Collins has been here for 5 years. I can still remember when he walked in. I remember when LeBron Nash came on his visit. I started thinking when he came on his visit, it just seems like yesterday. And Sager, you go down the line. Socek coming in late. All those things just start flashing in your mind like it's a movie, and you get very emotional. And I got to check myself because I don't want them to see it. Because I've been talking to them all day about let's just stay focused. There's a lot going on. Stay focused. And my players know I'm very emotional anyway. Yeah, it's always a tough night. Yeah, it's always a tough night.
What about, it was a pretty cool move starting Suchek and Sager, and obviously he got the Suchek with the big three.
Yeah, we planned that. We didn't play in the bank, but we were putting him in position to get a shot. Now, whether he got it or not, we were going to put LB with the ball and we walked through the whole scenario today. This is where everybody's going to get, and if they help off on LB, which I imagine they will, then kick it. Socek's going to be right here, and it worked like we wanted to, and he knocked it down. And we were happy. That's a good start for our basketball team. Very good start.
Trent was in here earlier, and he called out Joe Lenardi, saying about you guys, this is not a bubble team. Let's not be ridiculous.
Did he say we? Did Lenardi say? I don't think we.
I guess Lenardi said you guys were desperate or something.
Oh, because we haven't lost, but our numbers speak for itself. So. Trent's been great. Trent's. I've got a lot of respect for what a heck of a job he's done. Done it the right way, and he's got a heck of a basketball team. They're a really good team, tough matchup for us, and a heck of a coach. Been successful wherever he's been. So, I think he knows what he's talking about. So that's good.
Just talk a little bit about you've faced West Virginia's pressure, now, and not a lot of teams press like they do. Will you guys be better prepared this time?
I think you have a better understanding whether you handle it better or not to be determined. But I think our guys will be able to talk about it a little bit more, and they'll be able to understand a little bit more. We still don't do a very good job of duplicating it in practice. That's not going to change. So that, we're going to have to rely on film a lot. We understand the challenges at hand on Saturday. I think it's their senior night, and they got State and some other guys. So it's going to be a tough challenge. They were coming off a great game, but a tough loss for them. Great game, played it outstanding in Lawrence yesterday. So yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge.
Was this a big night for Phil to, it's kind of confidence-wise?
Yeah, I thought he really played with a little more swagger. I thought he had a little more energy. I thought he passed up some shots. And then he made some tough decisions. He's got to, some of those drives to bad. He's got to make a little bit better decisions on those, but at least he's attacking. But I thought He made some of his tough shots, but I thought he passed up some, and that I wasn't happy about. We need him shooting the basketball when he's open. But yeah, I thought he had a little bit of his little bit of juice again today at night. I thought he looked good.
6 different guys hit a three, you know, and some guys off the bench that hit threes.
I thought we got very good production, not just scoring, but very good production out of Carroll and Shine. And I thought those two guys really brought some energy, toughness, some rebounding. Shine really defended as well as any of our guys did on the perimeter. He went up and got some offensive rebounds, did some good things. So I thought those two guys really gave us good minutes off the bench.
Jeff okay?
Jeff. Yeah, I just, yeah, he's fine. It was one of those things. I thought Shine was really giving us tough defense first half. Kind of went back with him, started second half. Normally would have been newbie, but I just thought, man, defensively he had something going, and he kept playing well. Jeffrey Carroll had made a three in the first half, so I kind of go back with him, and then he keeps doing well. And I even commented to Newberry in front of the team in the locker room how much I appreciate. He was the biggest cheerleader over there. He didn't sulk like a lot of guys do that are expecting to play. He didn't let it bother him, and I told him this has no influence on next game. You're fine where you're at. These guys just played well. He looked me right in the eye and said, "Coach, all I care about is winning." These guys played great, so that shows what type of person he is.